Hello again, everybody. It's Barry Welsh. I'm your host. This is the American Doofus Show. Don't be a doofus. Got some breaking news from Louisville, Kentucky. September the 5th, that is when the Kentucky Derby is scheduled to be ran as of right now. And also September 5th is when the next formation has been called from the NFAC by Grandmaster Jay, the leader of the NFAC. And there are protests planned by citizens of Louisville for September the 5th. It was just announced today that there will be no fans at the Kentucky Derby. It was announced that there will be no fans because of COVID-19. Normally, the Kentucky Derby brings in about $400 million a year in hotel rental, in bar and restaurants, in spending in the community. So not having those people there, even 23,000 people, that impact will be felt. Louisville has seen an increase in COVID-19 cases, and that very well could be the reason. I personally have to think that the protests the citizens of Louisville are planning for that week, and the fact that the NFAC is coming back, I think that had to play into it. Maybe not. Maybe they're not taking the protesters of Louisville seriously, since there are only about 30 or 40 out there each night. They had a great movement going, and then something happened. For those of you that don't know, a photographer named Tyler Gertz was shot and killed in the park that has become Breonna Taylor Square at the corner of 6th and Jefferson. And when he was shot and killed, the movement down there lost a little bit of its momentum. People didn't feel that the score was safe, and a lot of people that had been protesting up until that point quit protesting. The police came in, and there had been people that had basically occupied the park. The police came in and removed everything, said everybody could pick up their personal belongings, but they took it to the town dump. And once at the dump, no one was allowed to get their tent back, and it was just a horrible situation that took a lot of the wind out of the sails of some of the protesters. But I imagine they'll be out in force in Derby week. And speaking of Derby week, it's not just the Derby, it's also the Oaks, which is run on the 4th, on the Friday before the Derby. There will be no live crowd the entire week leading up to the Derby at Churchill Downs. So that's pretty interesting. There still will be TV cameras there. There still will be protesters there. As of right now, the NFAC, as far as we know, will be there. And possibly it's rumored that there will be other militia organizations there as well, possibly to support or help to defend the NFAC, or possibly to confront them. So even though there's not going to be any fans in the stands at the Kentucky Derby, all eyes are still going to be on Louisville on September 5th, including the American Doofus Show. I'm your host, Barry Welsh. Until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Don't be a doofus.